Hello everyone, we are live with the Fragonationals today. I'm your host Spunty, and today I'm going to be casting a match just all by myself between the Rurouni Clan and Crazy Yo and friends. Now, the interesting thing about this match is going to be that Crazy Yo and friends are from the UK, but the Rurouni Clan is from Australia. So we're playing on a Chinese server right now. And as you can see, everyone has 200 to 400 ping. So this is certainly going to be a very interesting match. Um, Now you got to bear in mind, because of this ping, it might not represent truly the player's skill. So we got to give them a bit of credit. Um, there may be a lot of missed shots because of how much delay there's going to be. But because it's, the UK and Australia are on the other side of the planet, they need to find a server which is fair for both of them. So that's why we're playing on a Chinese server. Um, right now they're just banning maps. Nest has been banned. Just sad because I've actually never got to see Nest before. I can't get out of chat for some reason. I can't find my mouse. Get me out of here. There we go. Yeah, so history between these teams, we haven't actually seen any of them play except against Peppa Pig because that team got disbanded. So all of the teams in Group D, I think these teams are in, just got a win on Peppa Pig. But as for history with everyone else, nobody else has fought any other teams. So this is going to be the first match against people who are not Peppa Pig. So I personally haven't seen. I've only seen Crazy Yo fight just because I know him personally. But as for the rest of the people, I am not really familiar on how these teams play or what their skills or like playstyles and weaknesses are. So I'm just going to be trying casting this as go along. I would have liked to cast this with Young Teen, as he is a very talented caster, but it's just me over here. I think everyone else is like asleep or away, so it's just going to be me recording this match. They're just still going through map bans. Yeah, I'm quite new to the Fistful of Frags community, and like sort of the game in general. So I have a decent amount of FPS experience, but as far as the intricacies of the game go, I still have a lot to learn. So I'm gonna be trying to cast this as best I can and just commenting on what I can see. But if I make mistakes or I can't like accurately describe like what's going on, it's just because I'm not really experienced enough. This is my third time casting, but I haven't done it by myself before. So yeah, I hope I do a decent job. So I think they have chosen Fistful to play. Now Fistful, it's a good choice. Um, it's not a very there are closed in bits of it, but there's also a lot of open bits of it. So it really depends how you decide to like strategize and where you decide to position your people on Fistful. So it's quite a yeah. You'd have to really consider where you're going and what the enemies are doing. You know, if you get a read on Fistful of the enemy team, then you're going to be at quite an advantage. Also, I will be flying around. I'll be spectating people as well. I'm sorry for this stuttering. I know it might be annoying to look at, but this is just how it is. This is what we've got. Um, so yeah, really, it could be anybody's game here. I think I'm not sure who I'm putting my money on. I know Crazy's team are quite skilled. From what I've seen from the Rurouni Ka-Lan, they seem good as well. I think it could be quite an even match. So we'll just have to wait and see. We should be going on to Okay. Scamper will be back soon. So we'll be heading off to Fistful. Now, this is just the warm-up right here. So, just while people get warmed up and the maps are voted for. So, I'm just looking at the weapons people are using, because I assume they're going to be using the weapons that they'll be using in the actual match. Seen some Colt Navies. I'm not hearing any mares. Which is strange, because that's my favourite weapon. You can think what you want about that, but I think the mare's leg, despite the nerfs, is still quite strong. But okay, here we're going to Fistful now. So, there'll be 100 seconds of warm-up before the actual match starts, and then we'll be getting into it. So, yes, this is the map. One of a very, very classic Fistful of Frags map here. As you can see, like, you've got these kind of places, and this is all quite closed off, and you really can, like, if your team just sort of hunkers down here, and you kind of can dominate, if you're playing defensively, and you can just sort of group up somewhere, like in here, this is a fantastic vantage point. So we might be seeing some Smith carbines, we might be seeing some decently ranged weapons, because look at this massive open space. If you're caught out here, and you got some of the sight lines from here, 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 and even down here, you're basically just going to die. So we might see some rifles, but I think if a team does decide to play like with a death ball, where they group up in these close range bits, I think with close range weapons, you could definitely pose quite a threat if you don't go out in the open. So there's a lot of different ways you can play on this map. So it's going to be very interesting. I don't think we've started already. I can't see the warm-up timer. I'm not sure if we're playing already. I think it does kind of seem that way. Alright, let's see what the teams are doing. Okay. So, Red has got a Remington Army. So that is quite a decently ranged weapon there. Oh! Okay, so that is Crazy-O and friends taking the first round. Gunter's asking how the game works. I think so. Yes, I think it has started. Okay, so if Gunter doesn't know how the game really works, then we might see quite a favor of Crazy-O and friends here, because I think they are a very strong team. So yeah, Red's got a Remington. Okay, I mean, they don't look completely clueless. I think they can clearly know how to aim, which is probably quite hard to do on this on the high ping that everyone's got here on the Chinese server. So we got Remington. Oh, Scamper's running a hatchet. Wow. Okay. Oh no, he just had a hatchet as well. Okay, Scamper's gonna go down there getting headshot by Red, and Red takes both of them out. Oh, blimey. Alright, well, Scamper's respawned, and he is going for a weapon. He has got the show field. Alright. Okay. And Crazy wins again. With, just Harrington being the last player alive there. So, if I can fly out a bit. Alright. Okay, people are decently spread out here. Beverage King is out in the open, but I think he's going for a chase right now. So, oh, I think there's someone running away there. Alright. And Harrington is at the top here. See, this is a lovely place to hold up. One of their players is quite split up from them though, so they're gonna want to be able to group up if that's Crazy-O. And he's just taking it all. He's on 21 health, but yeah, Crazy-O goes down there. Unfortunately, the covering fire from his team up on the tower wasn't able to save him there. He didn't manage to get a pick on the other team, which was probably what he was hoping to do. But he probably was able to get in some decent damage there. So, the Rurouni Clan are quite split up right now. And I think, Crazyo and friends are decently grouped together. So, alright, yeah, I think the Rurouni Clan has... And they're going for the blue chest. They're getting those good blue chest weapons. The blue chest weapons... Oh, and he throws away the Remington. Doesn't go for the dual wield. Which I think he's running... I think he's running right-handed. So... I think a dual wield with those two revolvers would be quite some high damage. But, he's opting for the left hand. Oh, and they're raining down fire. Red got a hit in there, but yeah, they're running the death ball here. So if we just go out, ooh, and Beverage King is going for the gold chest, but Fragonational and friends, will they be able to stop it? Because the gold chest weapon is very strong. So he's got is that a walker? Did he buy a walker? That is a Colt Walker. The Colt Walker is out. Each team is down a player. And the Rurouni Clan, that is... Who's got the Colt Walker there? Oh, okay. So it's Beverage King with the Walker. And Harrington has a Spencer. Now, the Spencer is a very powerful sniping weapon. And, okay, he was in a decent spot with it there. But he's taking it inside the bank. And, oh... Oh, and what a shot! There we go. And oh, Scamper got a headshot with the Sharps rifle there. I didn't see the Sharps being taken out, but they were definitely in favor of chest weapons there, which is very good. I think they were playing a lot around the bank there, and the bank is a very good place to hold up if you want to play defensively, because it's got so much vantage points around it. But oh, and Harrington is instantly dead. So, oh, I should really be keeping track of the scores. Oh, my mistake. It's been... Okay, it's, 3-0 Crazy and friends. By the way. I kind of forgot to keep the track of the score there. But I will remember to do that. So yeah. As I was saying before, Crazy is just... Oh, and he's trying to go for the wallbang. Because they got highlight... Oh, and Harrington's dead by a headshot through the stairs. See, that was a very nice shot by Gunter there. Gunter and Beverage King not doing too well on the notoriety front. But I think the players do have good aim, so... It's just two survivors left right now from each team. Who is it? It's Scamper is the one who's alive. So where is Scamper right now? Scamper is the one. Okay, he's on the roof there. Oh, this ping is making it quite hard to switch between spectates. So I think he's just hiding up here. Yes. Oh yeah, and the show field as well. So. He's just going to be waiting for his team to try and go for a rush while he plays defensively. It might be... Oh no, he's got a friend here. Oh, and he's got Sharps there. They're trading weapons. The Sharps, such a great weapon up here. Yeah, and he can just go for that snipe. Free range. If you peek... Hopefully Beverage King will be telling his team that Scamper's got a Sharps rifle. Because it'll be very hard. Okay, yeah, they're all up here now. So this will be quite a hard defense to mount. If I'm not sure what happens. It might be a tie because the timer's about to run out. So if nobody gets killed here, then oh, the timer's not about to run out. I think it's the orange thing at the top. But yeah, Scamp can just rate down the Sharps. So okay, Red is on dual Remingtons. And each Remington shot is 50 damage, so if he catches someone close range and just pops them both with a shot, then he will be quite able to just take them out there. Red is still the last one alive. I don't know what's gonna. Oh, and they left the top. They're no longer going defensive. They are really opting for a kill here. So I don't know. Scamper's gonna be able to just get a pick alone with the sharps. If you whiff a shot with the sharps, then if someone has like a revolver or anything that does consistent damage, because the sharps is a very one-shot weapon, of course. If he whiffs the shot, then it's over. But I think Scamper is a very high tip. He's got good aim. Okay. Desperados take it again. Harrington was able to find Red and kick him in the jaw, ending the round before it. That went on for quite a while. So if the Rurouni Clan are gonna want to go for a win here, because it's 4-0, the Crazies team. I don't know what they're gonna be able to. Okay, Harrington is making light work of the. Oh, and they're having a little dogfight here. Harrington takes down. Okay, now there was a trade there. Oh, but Crazio's team are down 2 players. While... Oh, and Desperados won again. Match point. Crazy and friends. The Rurouni Clan not being able to get in a single win here, unfortunately. They're really gonna have to be able to shake it up in some way or another. I'm not really sure how. I don't have the kind of analytical skill. Okay, and Harrington was just going in, all guns are blazing there. See, Crazio and Friends team shouldn't be doing that. They don't want to get careless. He should, yeah, and they're down, oh yeah, Harrington went down again. They're gonna wanna, I think they were sticking with a defensive playstyle here. And maybe they just want to keep that up. If they just want to keep doing what they've been doing, they can just take home this win. And I think Crazio's team are very likely to get into the playoffs. Oh. Yeah. He just turned that corner, and it was a quick draw. Whose reaction is better? Oh, and Harrington's only on 15 health. Oh, but they just take it home. Crazy win. 6-0. Well played. Well, that was an enjoyable game to watch. And look, you have all 3 players in the top notoriety there, of course. How could they not? It was a 6-0, just sort of a crushing defeat for the Rurouni Clan. But they did play well there. So it was a good game. But yeah, Crazio's team, they just have great aim. Crazio has been playing for ages, and I'm sure his friends have been as well. So they probably have the strategies down. And they know what to do. So I guess I should be doing a little bit of analysis here. We were seeing a lot of pistols, we were seeing a lot of Remingtons. I mean, I'm sorry, I probably should have gone over to the, I should have spectated different players more, but I was seeing a lot of Remington personally. I think that probably was a good choice to pick for this map, because as I was talking about the flexibility of it earlier, of how it can go from extremely open to extremely close range, I think the Remington is a very flexible weapon. And if Crazio's team thought they could, they probably might have assumed that once they got the first couple wins and sort of got a read on the enemy team, that they could just grind them out, really, with their... I think we could definitely say it was superior skill, because, I mean, they 6-0'd them. It's not like... They... Rurouni Clan, they kind of knew what they were doing, and I could see, like, there was coordination there. And, you know, there was a lot of times when Crazio's team only had one survivor left, but if they were just able to push a bit harder and try and close in on the picks, but they just didn't. They were sort of playing quite passively, and I think a lot of the time they needed to coordinate pushes better so they could at least have a chance of, if they couldn't out aim Crazy Yo's team, then they would have to at least out strategize them in some way, like going behind while two people distract. Maybe they could have gone with like a yeah. But anyway, I like the use. There was a lot of chest weapons involved. I think we saw the sharps, which is a good map on Fistful, but you don't see sharps in tournaments that much. But it's a very fun weapon. We saw the Walker come out, but it didn't really get used. I think a lot of chest weapons were used. We saw the show fields. I think the Rurouni Ka-Lan were very comfortable with their revolvers a lot of the time. But yeah, anyway, I'd say my name's Spunty, and this was a fun match to cast. Great job to Crazy Yo's team. Very well played to both teams. I hope we can see more of these matches, and I would love to cast more. But yeah, this is me signing off. GG.